hope you're doing great. What kind of week have you had? Mine's been pretty good. I miss y'all though. I wish we could be together in person. You know, your mom and dad may have shared with you that we're really sad we're not going to be able to meet together at the church to have VBS this year. But something that we are going to be able to do is every week, starting next week, we're going to do our VBS curriculum called Knights of North Castle. We're going to be sharing the lessons and the crafts and the science experiments that we would have used during VBS. And we're going to do them every week in June and the first week in July. And if your mom and dad or your grown-up that lives with you is willing to do some of the science experiments with you and some of the crafts, today Miss Heather and I have included in the newsletter here a link to just a simple list of supplies, things that you probably already have around the house to do science experiments and crafts with us for Knights of North Castle. I feel like every time I say Knights of North Castle, I should say Knights of North Castle. Anyway, I'm really excited about that, and that starts next week. And also, if you are in 5th grade, or rather, if you just finished 5th grade, will you please reach out to Miss Heather and myself and let us know? We want to make sure that we get to properly celebrate you before you move up to youth in the fall. That's really hard to believe. Anyway, I was thinking that you guys might be in need of a little joke, some humor. Okay, so this is a good summer joke for you. And this joke is brought to us today by one Mr. Micah Bennett. Do y'all know that kid? That name rings a bell. Wonder if he's new here. Anyway, the joke was sent in by Micah Bennett, and here's the joke. What do dolphins like to eat with their peanut butter sandwiches? Jellyfish. Get it? Peanut butter jelly. Anyway, I was thinking, I miss you guys, and I know you can hear me, but I really wish that I could talk to you like we could talk to one another. And I was thinking, how could we do that? You know, growing up, kids used to do this thing with cups, and they used to make like a cup phone. And so I got to thinking, maybe if I made like a cup phone with a string, maybe we could hear each other. Should we try it? Okay, so look, I took 2 cups. There's string between them. I'm gonna put one on my ear. And let's see, you talk into it. Hello? Hello? Are you talking? Are you doing it? I can't hear you. Try again. Say something to me. Hello? Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not working very good. We'll have to try something else. You know what? I'm so glad that when we want to talk to God, it's not that complicated. Do you know what? God is ready to talk to us any time of the day, and we don't need a fancy cup phone to talk to him or to hear him speak to us. And you know what else? We don't need fancy words, or we don't need to be on our best behavior or come from the right family or have the right things. Do you know what? God is with us all the time, and he wants to speak to his children. You and me. He wants to talk to us all the time. He loves us so much. And that's actually what our lesson is about today. It's called How to Pray. So when you're done with me, I want you to go on out and click on the link. It's called How to Pray. You're going to watch a video today. And I love this story because it just talks about how kind Jesus is and how much he really, really wants to speak to his children. And speaking of which, I think that we should also practice our scripture. It made me think of our scripture, which is Hebrews 13:6. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Do you remember the actions we did? It goes like this. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Very good. One last thing before I send you away, or you send me away. Our craft this week is from How to Pray. And in the Bible, Jesus laid out for his followers a sample prayer, an idea of how you could pray to talk to God if you don't know what to say. We can say whatever we want, but he was giving his followers and his listeners an example of what to pray. And so in our story today, there's a paraphrase. Paraphrase is kind of a big word, but all it really means is something that's been simplified into different words. And so the author of the Jesus Storybook Bible, she did a paraphrase of the Lord's Prayer from Matthew 6. And what I did was I typed it out and I included a link for you. And I thought this would be really fun for you to just print out and make a poster of it like I did. You can color it, decorate it, And it's just a really nice thing to hang on your fridge or hang in your room. If you're ever not sure what to say when you talk to Jesus, there's some really good examples right there. So I hope you have an awesome week. I love you all, and I will see you next week for
Knights of North Castle.
Have a great week.